Welcome to Rusty Waters through the RPE Sluice. That's my co-star Smokey. I always give him a pat on the head for good luck before beginning any adventure. Love you, buddy. See you later. Good morning. It is time to put this modified RPE sluice to use. I need to hike up that way to the Wasatch mine and grab some tailings from the dump pile and run it through the sluice. Out of all of the times I've been up here, I've never seen that. Look at all those rust colors leaching down what appears to be off of a quartz vein right there. One day I'll have to check that out. This segment is to make sure you're paying attention. What rock looks out of place here? Leave a comment. Check it out. Nice red, rusty, heavy rock. That one's going in the bucket with me. You know I gotta document some of these beautiful flowers out here for those who love nature and wildlife and horticulture, as well as a beautiful look at a waterfall. I love this place. Ooh, look what we have here. A checkered garden snake. There is the destination, Wasatch Mine Dump. I forgot how extensive of a hike it was to get this far up. I'm gonna start right here by digging down roughly a foot and doing a trench sample. I think this spot would be a good location to set up the sluice. There's the entrance of the mine, and they have a back gate over it for good reasons likely. I think I found what they were chasing. Looks like galena to me. There is the trench I will be sampling from. I'm gonna classify it with the Garrett classifier and try to fill up the 5-gallon bucket and run it through the sluice. On second thought, that may actually be malignite. Now that's a full bucket. As a friendly reminder, always fill in your trenches. The hole has been filled in. Will there be any values? I'm very curious. Ever since I found this mine, I've been thinking about it. Putting that bracket on there and supporting the underside of the sluice sure made a difference when setting it up. It was a lot easier. This should be a real good cleanup. I've just started the bucket and look at all those heavies collecting. Time for the cleanup. That's gotta be one of the easiest sluices to clean out. Just dump it in the bucket, rinse it down. See how much I got for concentrates. That's what I got. Time to put this in the finishing pan and snuffer up any heavies in the bottom. There's a lot of heavies in there. Should have brought a smaller classifier. Wow, there is still a ton of values in that dump pile. I even believe there's some fine flour gold in there. I'll tell you the plan from here. I'll snuffer up these concentrates and make my way back down the trail and get these under the microscope when I arrive home. Surprisingly full snuffer bottle. Just heading down, found this old drill steel replacement bit. Nice. Check out the take home. I got to empty out the snuffer bottle and dry out the concentrates before putting them under a microscope. Let me wash these rocks I collected during the journey. All of the rocks have been thoroughly rinsed off. Which one of these was the first rock I picked up during the beginning of the journey? Let's see who paid attention. That is definitely molybdenite. I wonder if that's the primary or secondary. I unearthed all these in the dump pile. I believe this is the high grade. I found these right in the area where I set up the sluice. Maybe the Wasatch mine contained gold. This little piece has something really sparkly and promising looking. I've been curious about that mine since I first found it. I'm glad I went back and checked it out and got some good samples. There's all the concentrates. I'm gonna leave them out here for a little bit. It shouldn't take long to dry, and I'll bring them back in and check them out under the microscope. Then I will conclude the video. I need to speed things up a bit. I'm actually gonna dry and roast these concentrates in my electric kiln, then look at them under the microscope. I'm setting the kiln to 535 degrees Celsius for this roast. That should be good. The kiln is at temperature. I'm going to let that roast run for 30 minutes and a timer has been set. As you see, a little smoke is coming out of the top of the kiln. That is normal. The roast is complete. Time to shut the kiln off and let it cool down. The roasted concentrates. I'm curious to see how much magnetic material is in there. Quite a bit, actually. Time to go under the microscope. I'm pretty sure that's molybdenite. That was an awesome adventure. It helped me learn a lot more about the mine and what consists in the dump pile. Thank you for watching Smokey and Spike Productions. Have an awesome day.